You're watching Sports Beat.
All right, the Utah Jazz are on their way to Houston for Game 1 of the best-of-7 series with the Rockets. I am as well. I'll be there in the morning. Tip-off is 7:30 p.m. Mountain on Sunday. The Jazz have the challenge of defending one of the greatest offensive players in NBA history. James Harden is a headache for any defender. All you can do is try to make things as difficult for him as possible and then pray he misses. Jay Crowder got some advice on how to guard Harden after the Clippers game from Harden's former teammate, Patrick Beverley.
Given the insight of how he thinks we as a team and me personally and guys who's going to guard James and Eric Gordon, all those guys should approach the game. Basically, that's all. Just giving tips and his opinion on how he feel like we should approach the series.
Four NBA playoff series began Saturday. Two stunning results. This was one of them. Game 1, Magic and Raptors.
Three to shoot. He'll take. You bet. DJ Augustine, a cold-blooded tray.
DJ with the dagger. He had 25 points, and the Magic steal Game 1 in Toronto. More from the Eastern Conference. The Sixers, the 3 seed, taking on the 6 seed Brooklyn Nets. The Nets, the underdog, but you couldn't tell today. They were on fire from 3. 8 threes in the first half, led by as much as 20. D'Angelo Russell led the Nets with 26 points. Jimmy Butler, 36 in the loss, but the Sixers might want to get off their phones in Game 2. What are you doing, guys? Clippers and Warriors, Game 1. Steph Curry just broke Ray Allen's three-point playoff record because he does this. Steph had 38 points. Also, Kevin Durant and Patrick Beverley get into it after jawing at each other all game long. Pick on some on your own sides, Kevin. Warriors would get the win, though, 121 to 104. Spring football wraps up for the Utes with their red and white game. A coin toss? Nah, circle drill to decide who receives the ball first. Huadi Pudutau wins for the red team, and the team goes nuts. Tyler Huntley played in the first half. He was 8 of 9 for 158 yards. This ball to Brian Thompson was perfect. It was the longest play in the spring game. It set up Huntley for a 6-yard touchdown run. Huntley looks really good in Andy Ludwig's offense. The Utes need Jason Shelley to be ready this fall like he was last season. He had the best play of the spring game, throwing across the field to Derek Vickers, a 19-yard touchdown. Shelley 7 of 10 for 87 yards. Transfer quarterback Cam Rising also threw a touchdown to Solomon Enos. He was 8 of 10 for 77 yards. The play of the game on defense came at the very end. Desert Hills grad Nephi Sewell, a transfer from Nevada, picks off the pass to clinch the victory for the red team, who won this one 21-14.
Yeah, there was some good things. Offense executed well. Now it was a really watered-down version of the offense, very vanilla, so we didn't have a lot that we showed, but I thought the execution was clean for the most part. Did a pretty good job taking care of the football. Obviously, the defense was very watered down as well and very simplistic, but what that does is gives the young guys a chance to not worry about thinking, just go out and play, and you know, saw some guys step up and make plays, and that's what we wanted to see.
Utah State also wrapping up spring. Jordan Love didn't see a lot of action, but was outstanding in the reps that he did have. 2 touchdown passes, one to Savon Scarver, an 11-yard score. He also threw a touchdown to redshirt freshman Sam Lockett, a 12-yard score. Gerald Bright, touchdown, and his celebration was interesting. He goes back and he wants to be quarterback. Hands the ball off to the running back. They're having some fun in Logan. 38-14, the final in that one.
Overall, I think the kids competed, broke up in teams, and like always in spring ball, you got some young men playing some abnormal positions. They handled it well. I think they had a good time, and it was a good show.
Feels good, just getting spring ball wrapped up in the spring game. I mean, it was good. Both sides are out here competing, flying around, so I'm excited to get back for the summer.
Now to soccer, Real Salt Lake off to a rough start this season. Just 1 win this season, 4 straight losses. Their only home game in April was tonight against Orlando City. RSL acquired Sam Johnson in the offseason to score goals. He did just that for the first time in an RSL uniform. The quick restart catches the Orlando defense off guard, and Sam does the rest in the box. Watch this crafty footwork. And then he's going to fire off a rocket past the keeper. That made the score 1-0 Real Salt Lake at halftime. RSL would get his second goal in the 55th minute. Jefferson Savarino nutmegs the Orlando defender, and Damir Krylock with the left foot sends a missile past the defender. Krylock missed the last match on a red card suspension. He did not miss this kick. Real Salt Lake gets a much-needed 3 points and ends a 4-game skid. They visit expansion Cincinnati FC on Friday night. It's Utes versus Cougars in the boxing match, boxing ring tonight at FitCon, raising money for charity. Former BYU star Brian Keel, well, he can box. Played in the NFL, you'd figure he would be able to. Had no trouble with former Ute Boo Anderson. Keel wins by technical knockout in the second round. The other fight featured former BYU quarterback Riley Nelson against former Utah kicker Andy Phillips. Look out, there goes our camera person. Down goes the camera. Phillips gets the win over Riley Nelson. We'll be right back. Actually, we're going to do Chris Davis too. Never mind. This has been a long time coming. Chris Davis of the Baltimore Orioles with his first hit in his last 54 at-bats, the longest streak for a position player in Major League history. He got a standing ovation from his teammates and even got the ball to commemorate the event. I can't believe we're celebrating a guy getting a hit for the first time in 54 at-bats, but here we are.
He got it, though. Good for him.
I'm relieved for him. Nobody wants to see somebody
And it was a good hit. It
struggle
was
like
a
that.
line drive.
Hey, and they won, so there you go.
And now you're off to Houston.
6 a.m.
Okay.
Got an early flight. I better get out of here.
That's why you're like, okay, we'll be right back. See you.
I gotta go.
Thanks, JJ.
He's gone. We'll be back.